Guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode here of Bass and Furious TV. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I do appreciate it. You guys have been awesome. You guys have really been showing a lot of love on the most recent videos. Huge shouts out to Jason. Thank you so much for hopping in on the video, sharing with us some river juice. And then huge shouts out to Tommy the week before that, sharing some juice there, guys. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's not one that I normally do. But before I get into that, I want to talk a little bit about some of the baits you guys see here. I got some stuff here I want to share with you guys. I'm going to leave a link, of course, to the stuff below. But guys, if you are enjoying the videos, I certainly appreciate it. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the shares, all that, guys. Thank you so much. So, guys, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about this current week of bass fishing, what's been going on. There's been everything from a little sliding announcement about a payout change underneath of another big announcement. There's an all-out brawl going on at one tournament, allegedly. And there's another organization that's kind of just sitting back and chilling. There's a couple of trails that are like discontinuing as of next year. Guys, so this has been a pretty eventful week in bass fishing. I've tried my best not to make my channel where, you know, I kind of react to things that pop up to a certain extent. I kind of give my own spin or take on certain things, but I try not to make it like something happens and I immediately react to that. Although, I will tell you guys this, I am considering starting either a second channel or shifting this channel to just reacting on stuff, guys. Because when it comes out, I do have a reaction. Literally 99% of the time I have a reaction. And that honestly seems to be what people want to watch on YouTube. When they come to YouTube, a lot of times people, and I've heard it from everybody from Randy Blockett to Lake Fort to Milliken, to all these guys, they'll tell you they make a good video giving great fishing tips and share lots of information, and the views are half of what they get when they share, or like 1/3 of what they get when they share somebody falling in the water or a squabble up at the boat ramp. Like whenever they share or they talk about some hot topic in fishing, the views are like exponentially lower. So I'll be honest with you guys, I am definitely playing with that idea of just doing a reaction one. I don't got to go all, you know, crazy with it and stuff like that, but I definitely would love to react to stuff when it comes out and just kind of give my opinion, show the video what's actually going on, and then talk about it as it goes on. So that may be something that is in the works. If you guys rock with that, cool. If not, cool. It is what it is. I'll still have this channel. I'll still be doing whatever it is I'm going to do in this channel. But to get into today's video, guys, before I get into today's video, I want to talk to you guys about some baits here that I got. I got some baits here on the deck. See, I'm going to try to give you guys a little bit of both in this video, right? So I had the pleasure of talking to a nice gentleman named Mr. Travis Howard. He is the owner of the Fish Hook Bait Company. So I wanted to show Fish Hook Bait Company some love here in this video. Guys, they make jigs, spinner baits. He's got quite a few good things out here that you guys might want to check out. So I haven't even opened some of this stuff yet, but you got a Texas Red. This company is based out of Texas. Stuff is handmade in Texas. So if you guys want to see the detail, there are some phenomenal colors on these jigs, guys. Again, this is Fish Hook Bait Company. I know a lot of you guys are making your own stuff now. You got your companies you rock with, all that. But Travis is doing something really special down here with the Fish Hook Bait Company. You guys can see the website link right there, fishhookbaitcompany.com. I want to show them a little bit of love. I'll kind of read to you what it says on the back. Flipping jigs, a true game changer for avid anglers, crafted with precision care, quality. Whether you're navigating through dense cover or battling with mighty bass, this is a reliable companion on every fishing expedition. So a little nice personal message on the back. This is a flipping jig. This is a 3/8 ounce. Guys, look at the color and detail on this thing. Guys, he put in a lot of work to make these baits, and I have the pleasure of having them here. I'm going to be fishing them. I have actually been fishing them for about a week or two now. I love it. You can definitely feel the contact. If you look at the head shape there, you guys can see it. And actually, I got a couple tied on my rods right now. But my rods are outside in the car because I'm going fishing. So, but guys, I just wanted to show you a couple of the baits here that he got, and I'm gonna just keep going. We dive over here in the spinner baits. So take a look at the colors on the spinner baits here. I haven't popped them open yet because I'm trying to get some content and some photos with them in their pristine condition, and then I'm gonna get some with them sideways and with a fish. So we're working on the videos. But take a look at this. I know this one will get a lot of you guys' attention. This orange Colorado, look at that deal, guys. Again, this is, and look at that. Whoo-wee, that one hit the camera beautifully. But this is the Fish Hook Bait Company, guys. So I want to show them a little bit of love in the video. I certainly appreciate Travis, and I want to show you guys a little bit of love in the video. So without further ado, guys, we're going to kind of dive into some of the topics here in the fishing industry that's been going on this week. So Bassmaster did announce a change in the payouts for the tournaments right underneath of an announcement, or included within announcement of an advisory board. So they created an advisory board. It includes some big names in the fishing industry, anglers, current anglers that are actually fishing, like John Cruz, Milliken Fishing. And then it includes a couple of people that have been fishing, and then it includes some other people there. So hats off to them. You know, I'm gonna give them a little bit of love on that as well, because a lot of people are saying that if they had maybe just had the advisor committee before and just asked them before they made the change, then we could have skipped this step of going forward, then backwards and forwards. But hindsight obviously is 2020, right? Sometimes you do things the way you've done things, and when that works, great. If it doesn't, then you gotta adapt, right? So Bassmaster's trying, and I think it's really hard to fault a company when you ask them to try, they try, then you get on them when they try. It's just this is the world that we live in, guys. It's unfortunate. It literally is the world that we live in. So you have someone that you ask to do something, they do something that you asked to do, and then you critique them about the way they did what you asked them to do. Then they do something else, and then you critique what they do there. Then they change it, and then you critique how they change. Like, it's a never-ending cycle, and it's literally, from the mind of a business, it's kind of like a lose-lose. If I do what I'm going to do anyway, you're going to be mad. If I ask you to do what you say, and then I make the change that you say, then you're still going to be mad. You'll find another reason to be mad at some point. People that get mad over things that happen, they're going to find another reason to get mad. If there's nothing else you take away from this video, if someone gets mad at something, they're going to find another way to get mad at something. Take a relationship. You're with someone, they want you to, I probably lost a bunch of y'all when I mentioned the word relationship in the bass fishing video, but it is what it is, okay? You're with someone, they want you to vacuum every other day because the house needs to be vacuumed. Okay, so you vacuum, cool, that's great. But then they come home and see how you vacuumed, and it looks like there was a spot missed. Now they're giving you crap about how you vacuum. And then you come back, and then they wonder why the vacuum's outside with the garbage stuff. Because I did what you asked. You didn't like how I did what you asked. Now I'm no longer going to do what you asked. So with Bassmaster making the change, guys, they made a change, okay? It's a step. Allow them the opportunity to cycle through this season, see how things play out, see if everybody stops moaning and complaining and we just go fishing, or if it needs to be adjusted. They said they created an advisory committee to change it. Give them an opportunity to change it and see what pops up next year. Maybe next year, everybody gets 10,000 just for showing up. Nobody has to catch any fish at all. Maybe people will be happy then. I really don't know what it'll take to make people happy. I think as a business, you kind of got to set your model and roll with it. Like, if you understand, like, Charmin toilet paper isn't asking us how we want the toilet paper made. They make the toilet paper, and either you buy it or you buy Scott, right? Sometimes you just got to draw the line in the sand, and people either go rock with you or they're not. Sometimes in this type of deal where you have customers that are paying toilet paper is $2 a roll. Bass fishing tournaments are $5,000. Okay, so you might need to listen to the guys giving you 5 bands, right? The $2 guy, he can go $5,000 guy, $10,000 guy, $30,000 guy. Maybe talk to him a little bit before you just change up everything that is that he's doing. So, again, hats off to Bass on making the change, and hopefully we can move forward with that, with the payout change, the advisory board. Now, while all this is going on, Major League Fishing's is over here just chilling. They just running tournaments and they made their changes to their rules. They actually, last week, walked back a different rule with the heights on the screens. Everybody was losing their mind over the heights on the screens. Oh my goodness, I can't, my boat, I don't, people, like, their minds are getting ready to explode because of the rules for the height on the graphs. The graphs are too high. Let's safety concern. Let's bring them down. Up. Everybody doesn't like safety. Let's jack them back up. So it's just so weird, guys. They tried to make a change to hopefully make it better and safer for people, so we stop getting these accidents, because people are trying to, you got somebody like me that's 5'6" trying to look over a 16-inch graph. I can't see anything. I just hope you don't run in front of me, right? Otherwise, we're going to have a situation. So for me, that's why I have a little 5-inch screen. I know I can't see. I don't want to not be able to see. And then especially a foggy day or rainy or, you know, windy, something where things are already bad and the influences are already there to on the water. There's things going on in the water that make it harder for you to see anyways. Then you add into it the graph height. So they tried to do that. People lost their mind. People out in their yards measuring sticks and, oh my good, 37 inches. 17 and a half inch home. How am I going to make this work? People are losing their mind over the graphs. making all kinds of videos and got their buddy's boat and talking about if you angle the garage, if you angle the land, if you excavate your yard and put the boat halfway down, then the graph will fit, or load the back of the boat so when they go to measure, then like, what in the world is going on, guys? It's some people, I think that's just the way their mind works. Is just if something happens, they got to absolutely go crazy over it. Which is why, like I told you guys when I started this video, I may need to start doing reaction videos, because this is crazy. The guys that made the video with the rulers and all that, they're the ones getting the views, talking about, oh my god, I can't believe how I'm supposed to do this. Like, everybody's sharing that video to all their friends because this is such craziness. And I'm not saying it's not craziness. What I'm saying is, it's just, again, a company made a change. Everybody wants to be safer. They make a change to try to be safer. That was their reasoning, try to make it be safer. But their measurements were based on, I think, a brand of a boat that maybe not everybody has, or they tried to make it set up to where the rule is geared towards you getting a Phoenix. And okay, I mean, their Phoenix is their guy, right? Like, come on, guys, if y'all never been in a league where if they're not going to try to tailor something to fit, but I don't even know if that's allegedly. I don't even know if that's an actual thing. But still, again, people losing their mind. Everybody lost their mind. They were already upset about the rules, the other rules. Now they made that rule. They made a change. Now they had to flip it back. Now people are still mad. They'll still find another reason to be mad. Guys, those same people are still going to look for another reason to be mad, to make another video and still be mad. So now, with that being said, shouts out to, every company for making rule changes to everything that they ever do. They make a rule and they immediately change it. So shouts out to them. Now, meanwhile, over in the other league, which again, I like the league. I like some of the changes they've made. I like a lot of changes that all the leagues have made personally. I'm pretty easy to get along with, because I know that I don't either have to deal with you ever, or as long as the people that fish your league like what you do, then that's cool with me. I'm not going to be like the armchair quarterback that's mad about a rule that doesn't affect anything that I have to do in my life, right? So I'm not going to be the guy that's upset about that. Before I get into that, let me talk a little bit about the hoodie, though. You guys have been looking at it the whole time. I'm sure y'all like, what is Foes? Or what is this? Is this a P? Is this a... What letter is this, Ty? Okay, this is Foes, guys. So this is my line, Fish Only Eat Senkos, but I made it into letters. This is more like the modern clothing brand. If you want to rock and you want to support a company that rocks with fishing and fishes just as much as you do, but you don't want it to have a fish or a bass on it, I created this line for those of us that like that. So it says Foes. So F-O-E-S, Foes. Fish Only Eat Senko. So guys, I'm gonna leave a link to that. It's gonna pop up throughout the video for this particular hoodie. Fish Only Eat Senkos, but it's the Foes line. So let's go. All right, now we're gonna get back in. So over in the other league, you got anglers making videos, satire, allegedly videos about the weather conditions for canceling a tournament, and then you got the tournament director making a video getting blown sideways off of a dock, which is the reason why they canceled the tournament. You got another angler making a video back in a pocket. He might have been at a pond. I don't know where he was at, but he make a video talking about how the water's calm, talking about make a satire video. And then apparently you got an all-out WWE brawl, which I think is completely inaccurate, because I don't feel like it was a WWE brawl. I feel like when a story gets put out there, it takes wings, and by the time the story is done, there was, instead of 12 people sitting at the bacon restaurant having an argument or a discussion that wasn't pleasant, it now turns into a 12-man WWE Royal Rumble. There was intro music. Several people came into Don't Push Me Cause I'm Close to the... Like, several people came into that song. The rest of them came into Nuck If You Buck, Hey Nuck. Like, several people came into that song. A couple other people came into boom 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 boom. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Like, several people came into that song. So, after everybody's intro music got played, there was an all-out 12-man Royal Rumble battle, allegedly, while eating bacon. And that's the story that's going out there. Guys, look how I did that, guys. Literally, that's how the story takes flight, when one person hears it and it goes. So apparently there was a discussion that did not end well. There may be some legalities involved. There may be. That's why I said allegedly. I'm not sure if this is even real at all. And I really don't like to make videos talking about stuff that I don't know anything about. So that's why you haven't actually heard me say any specifics, no names. I did say they were eating bacon. If you know, you know, right? But still, so guys, there's a whole nother series going on there. To that, you know, I can't really say much because I don't know how far it's going to go. I don't know if people are watching videos and they want to pull up information to add to. I don't want to get a letter in the mail asking me to appear as a witness. So I'm just saying, allegedly, there was an event that happened, a discussion that was not pleasant amongst people. And, you know, things happened. And a couple of guys didn't end up fishing a tournament. And the tournament still went on. The tournament's actually going on as I'm making this video. I'm about to pull it up on my TV now in just a sec. The tournament's actually still going on. It's right down the street. Well, I say down the street, like 6 hours away from me down here. I thought about going to this tournament myself, but I had to work. It's holiday season. I got to work. Got to get this money, get right. So, but yeah, in 2 weeks span, we have payout change, rule change, bacon brawl, allegedly bacon brawl. There's so many things going on in the bass fishing world. I don't know how you guys aren't excited to just jump out there and go fishing. Now, I'm going to tell you what, with all that being said, you know what I want to do? I would like to take, can't show you all that color, sorry. Can't show you that color either, sweet mother. Okay, I can show you this one. I would like to take my Crush Cities, my Rapala, my Cleanup Crawls. Okay, these are my Crush Cities. This is one of my favorite baits by far, probably like top 5 creature bait, soft plastic in existence, right? There's another one I love that I actually catch a lot of fish on too, but I won't say that one. But this Rapala Crush City Cleanup Crawl, I would like to take my Crush City Cleanup Crawls and go pitch them and catch some giant bass. That's what I would like to do. Because here's the thing about me, all of which I just said does not affect whether or not I go get in my kayak or my buddy's boat and just go fishing, okay? I can watch drama, listen to junk, read about change, read about this, and it does not affect whether or not I want to go fishing. There was a point in time where it did because it was just so much and so many people that just want to argue and they want to fuss and they want to complain and argue and complain. A schedule drops. I say I like the schedule. Everybody else hates the schedule, so they come after me because I like the schedule, right? A rule change happens. I say I like the rule change. People don't like the rule change, so they completely come after me, blow up my phone, asking me all kinds of stupid questions. Like, okay, so there was a time where that stuff was getting to me because I was trying to jump in and say something positive, and then people just kept wanting to come for me. So what did I do? I logged off, right? Like, I don't need to deal with that. That's not why I fish. I don't fish to argue on the internet. I will make content that is a little bit controversial, not controversial really, like it's my own opinion which I'm entitled to have. So I'll make content or videos or share something that might be thought-provoking. It might make you look at something a little bit differently. I'll do that all the time. That's normal. That's part of life. That is what it is. I don't always see things the way everybody else sees things personally. So if you get to know me and you understand that, you'll understand why I post some of the things I say. If you got my number, you can call me and ask me. There's a couple people that'll tell you they have called in and asked me, and we've had a conversation about it, and we can either move on amicably or lose my number. Those are your two options. So that's just me, guys. I don't mind sharing a difference of opinion because not everybody thinks the same. We all don't breathe the same. Some of us don't talk the same. Some of us don't dress the same. Some of us don't think the same. Some of us weren't grown up. Some of us didn't grow up the same way. Some of us don't have the same methods. Some of us don't have the same values. Some of us don't have the same morals. Some of us don't have the same any of these things. So there's always going to be differences when you're trying to get people to understand a certain point of view or a certain stance on a topic. I don't mind not being the normal topic guy. Oh man, let's go with the change. I don't mind not being that guy. I don't mind not being a yes man or, oh, everything's great. I don't mind not being that guy, but sometimes I am that guy. Sometimes I see a change, I like a change, it's great. Sometimes I see a change, I don't like a change, and I'll make a comment about it. Some anglers I like that people don't like. Guys, if you want more of the story stuff, because you could tell kind of where I'm headed with this video. I am working on a series every Saturday morning. I'm dropping a series where I share stories. I'm starting kind of with some surface level, some basics, some history type of stories about me and my fishing journey, and it's only going to get deeper. So for these people that have shared these comments and want to come for me, some of these people that have tried to call my phone and say some crazy things, the topics are only going to get better, guys. I'm only going to share more and more topics. We're only going to get deeper and deeper. Like I said, I plan on having a mix of enjoying and making some great fishing content and sharing some amazing companies and, you know, jumping in a little bit. So if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video to your friends. I hope they enjoy. Let's talk about it. Get in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. So I can make some more videos. If you guys got something you want to see or hear about, I'd love to see it. But thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.